right now. Let me copy it to Twitter and everything else. Like with some D&D. It's not D&D. D&D. Play with some D&D. Damn it. Copy the ground link. Like with some D&D. Let's go. Now it's working. Hello everyone, welcome to Guardians of Deatror, my terrible D&D campaign. I'm Meduso, and I'm the DM of this campaign. I don't know why I'm telling this right now, I have been running this for 2 years. So as always, I'm playing here with my amazing friends, Catherine, Ali, and Emerald. How are you, girls?
Pretty good.
Doing fine? Alright, so let's recap a little bit. What do you remember of last session?
Bar fight.
Bar fight.
We all got into a fight, but Yuki was the only one that really ended in blood, as usual. So
Yeah.
I cut someone's head off. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Stabbed a lot.
And then you heal some guards and, you know, basically left them to deal with the mess. Yep. Pretty smart. And Esta, what did you did?
Well, I rescued a soup kitchen. I would put to work as always. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. What did you discover last session? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, what I investigated. We found the link to the rice thingy was under subsidiary, a company under Allie's, well, Yudi's family.
Alright, good job.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, we came clean to my family because we didn't really have a choice. So
Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's begin, shall we? It has passed a couple of hours since your discovery, and you have reunited with your brother Leandro to discuss the events that just transpired.
sorry, I just knocked over something. Continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or something on your desk, Leandro. Yuki says as he knocks over like a glass of water by accident.
It was like, I can use this desk. So he says to you, well, I already talked with the warehouse and it's on lockdown. While we are trying to track down the place where the subsidiary received and packaged that batch of rice. So, well, you're the expert on it. How do you think that is possible? What do you think is happening?
Well, if it were me, I could be full of it. I'd only create one whole bag of rice where every grain was evil, that or whatever in each like big bag. So I was going somewhere with this. Yuki says, anyway, I don't know. Like this shit's bad. Okay.
Inside job, maybe a few higher up employees.
Oh yeah,
involved in
inside
this.
job.
I mean,
Sorry,
I can't think. There's gotta be some higher up employees involved in this.
But not too many. You know, people.
No,
grab.
probably. I guess a need to know basis. There's no way most people know.
Yeah. Yeah, people could have been involved in it and not actually know that they're involved. Like, oh, okay, Grunt, here, deliver this rice bag here. They wouldn't think anything.
Someone would not be easily come back to them and it wouldn't talk. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I'm trying to understand is why? Why will someone convert people into these monsters?
Mass terrorist attack? Probably just the only thing I keep going back to, Yudi says, is to destabilize the region. That's all I can think of.
A political motivation, definitely.
Alright.
Yeah.
God. I hope it's nothing that serious. But yeah. Well, on the positive side, we can very easily track down that rice. That batch is basically sheep rice, you know, that is locally produced. And And the big problem is that it was the rice that father was using to give to people in the South District as part of the campaign.
Oh. Okay, who's dad's enemies? He says and slams his hand. That's a good way to set someone up.
He like does a spin off the chair, like wee, basically. He's like, well, just look around us. A lot of people don't like that we live here.
Yeah, that's true. All of the old money is pissed off. All the people who couldn't become new money like us are pissed off. Shit. He says.
Yep. So, and also the lower class people probably don't like the fact that we are forgetting our roots, something like that.
Yeah. We were upper middle class though, he says. I mean, come on. It's like, we weren't like into on the whole big culture thing. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you're right, but at the end of the day, we live on a mansion.
That's true. Well, you live in a mansion. I'm staying here. Yeah, Asta and Yuki don't. Because they're in the house too.
Close enough.
Like he says, I do hope the horses aren't giving you any trouble.
No, honestly, it's really nice out there.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very cute. I like spending time with the horses.
We've slept with some worse places, like in caves and shit. Anyway, it's funny how we're such professional guardians, but I'm drawing a blank. He says we're good at our
Detective work was never really our forte, to be honest with you.
Would you believe me if I said we were the best class in our year? God.
I already know this, and I still wouldn't believe
Did
it.
I think it was earned all of the time? No. But here we are.
Speak for yourself, Yuri.
We're good at fighting shit. I don't think we're good at thinking shit.
No.
Oh God, he says, normally I would be inclined to agree with you, sibling, but in this case, well, your credentials speak louder.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Somehow. Some of that was actually due to Sinvina and the other. Well,
I gotta say, we're pretty damn good at infiltration.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's not true. I remember your friend was just called up on the castle.
Oh, that's literally never happened before.
It's literally never
Total
happened.
fluke. We've snuck into so many more heavily armed places. Honestly, we thought it was almost like it was too easy, so we got cocky. I think that's what happened.
You're off your game today, Yuki. I promise.
Otherwise,
you
it would have been baby shit.
If this was a prison, easily in and out.
In the middle of an island where there's definitely not a world-ending dragon. Oh my god, y'all don't.
I should say our best form of infiltration is when we're not being subtle about it. Like, we need to break out of something, we're pretty good at it.
Yeah, well, honestly, if I ever really do get court-martialed and put in even the highest security prison in the country, I'm very confident that I can break out and go on the lam. That's playing like deep.
Just like wow and move into a better cell. This one's better.
For now, I'll just switch up the. Cheers.
He says, well, that's without a doubt very educational and not in any way unexpected.
Anyway, any other ideas? What's our next move?
Well, I think I arranged a visit to the warehouse. If you guys want to accompany me.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
I'd say so.
Absolutely not empty.
Let's move then.
Yeah. In case we need to. Is this like a bodyguard detail in a video game? Like, is this? Infamous.
Hello, Skaven. How are you? Skaven says I am a betrayer and a rat, but I'm 100% sure that they are not the quiet team I know.
We aren't.
Hello. Hope you're doing fine.
We are not.
Subtlety of a bull in a china shop. Definitely not.
No one can tell us out that we infiltrated if we kill them all on the way in.
That is true.
Actually, you've got a point.
So, you are driving through the car towards the port. And as you go, you can you look through the windows as you are passing through the Pearl Road. The middle class area, middle upper class area. ¿Tú bien? Yo también. Mejorcito ya, Kevin. Espero que tú también estés bien. So So as you go along, you see that there is some banners and flags with the symbol of Lady Lynn, the whitest one. It's a sharp contrast with the banners you saw on the South District. Now,
Oh yeah.
now that this comes to your mind.
Thank you, DM. I totally forgot to tell him that. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We saw
Yep.
a bunch of books for the other guy, whose name escapes me. Not Lady Lynn, the other guy, the guy that she's
DM, who? What's the guy's name?
He says,
I wouldn't.
General Maraudo?
Yeah, there was a ton of General Morado like fucking merch and shit in the South District.
Yes. He say it like it's obvious.
Why is it obvious? He said,
He looks at you like, what?
I haven't been in the country. Shit.
Really?
War crap didn't happen when I was still here.
Yeah, I will figure that, this socio-political war situation will reach you wherever you are.
Should I roll a history check?
No, you already say that you don't know, sorry.
There. Judy was trying to put it all behind him. I feel like he does know that everything's gone to shit and rich people are fighting each other for the throne. Some things are universal, but...
Right, 1 second. Kill everyone is the best track because you can. Skaven is giving his sign of approval about the kill everyone strategy of stealth.
Yeah, I knew he would. So.
That powerful. And he's supporting whoever recommended that strategy. So yeah. Okay, so he says, well, you see, the thing is a little complicated to explain. I will try to, the best possible terms, try to simple it down, make it more simple. So the thing is that General Maraudo was born in poverty.
Oh.
Yeah, he joined the military.
We should vote for him. No kidding.
No, we shouldn't. Wait for the end of the explanation. Please.
Got it.
He joined the military the moment he was of age and, climbed through the ranks despite, constant opposition from officers that came from the great houses. By the time the succession war exploded and then the princes killed each other, he was already one of the kingdom's top tacticians. So yeah, some people see him as a folk hero, liberating the oppressed against the upper class, etc, But, well, as far as I understand, that's just populists doing his work. Of course, living on this side of the front line, I cannot express it for certain, but some commentaries from refugees and other people say that he really doesn't care about poor people. He finds their hatred against nobles and their systems to be useful, of course. But the provisional government he has installed on the provinces under his control are very brutal and authoritarian. You won't see banners to Lady Lynn floating inside his territory because anyone that does that will find their head rollings on the ground.
Oh god. Okay, so never mind. Nope.
He's like a cult person.
Maybe Lady Lynn is the better choice than Lesser. No, she sucks too. There we go. Brilliant.
Well,
this country sucks.
Lady Lynn, on the other hand, is, well, she's only a figurehead. In reality, it's her council and the empire who are managing the war and the governance of the provinces under her control. Lady Lynn represents, I don't know, the maintenance of the status quo is the best way I can put it. The rich stay rich, the poor stay poor, stagnation for one and all. Magical land, you see. But at the very least, she is more liberal and permissive than Maraudo, which of course her opponents point as a sign of weakness on her. And maybe it is. She is upset with being the, he does big air quotes on the air, the beloved queen of everyone. Respected and loved by the whole populace, which is impossible. So yeah, those are your options. You can go with the bloodthirsty populace or the airhead puppet.
Now, what about what? Oh, isn't like the? Oh gosh, wasn't the capital city holding out for a hero or something? Like they think that there's hanging around there.
Lord Castellan Alberto. Yeah, the name sounds to you because he was the guy that had the deciding vote during the mini trial you did defending the Venturi.
I love how they were involved in that. I guess because of Venturi.
So yeah, he said, yeah. Well, if you get wrong enough to self-delude yourself into believing what he says, I mean, he keeps insisting that there is a secret descendant of late King Mariano who will return one day to claim the rightful place as the new King of Cabana, leading us to a new prosperous future. If you ask me, those are just conspiracies that Castellan Alberto says to keep himself in control of the capital. But
Makes sense. Yuki Esther, you know what that means?
What?
Probably gonna run into the secret air or whatever. No,
Well, I mean, we did find the We did find that one MacGuffin earlier in
the chopper.
Don't
forget the
yeah.
chopper.
No, I was thinking specifically about the. Oh my god, what's the MacGuffin that went missing, right? Back in the Smiley Night arc. What am I talking about?
Oh,
Legendary tomb.
Yeah, the tomb of Kotankan.
Yeah, like Esther mentions that. Well, we did find the tomb, so.
He looks at you. Wait, you met the Smiley Knight? Like,
yep.
The Smiley Knight from the Tales? That's the Smiley Knight.
Who else?
Yeah.
They called himself the Smiling Knight. He was a professionally trained knight.
Wait,
He had
what?
gammy knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had gammy knees. Oh, that reminds me. I have to go find where it says. Oh,
We're probably definitely not supposed to be mentioning this, but oh well.
whatever.
I don't believe you.
I already broke thingy.
Technically not against the rules, I don't think, but I wouldn't. No one's gonna believe you anyway. But.
Wait, hold on. This is important. We need to find what's her name's parents. I totally forgot. A lot's been happening, okay?
Oh yeah.
Or what happened to them? Realistically, they probably died, but.
Yeah.
No. Oh, we should probably mention that.
Sad village girl. I went pinwheel thing.
Pinwheel thing. If we could use this.
Village girls lost their parents in the war. We're trying to figure out what happened to them.
Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, the conglomerate cannot help you with that. But I don't know. You said you were talking with the representative of Lady Lynn. Maybe you can expose the case. As far as I know, Lady Lynn keeps. Well, the Council of Lady Lynn keeps track of the prisoners of war.
Oh, were they on Lord Bert, the other guy's side?
Yeah.
They were forced to. Shit. Well, it's worth a shot. Anyway, yeah, Smiling Light's real. So, maybe there is a secret royal. I mean, if you think about it, what's his face could have had an affair, then they could just be an illegitimate.
Could be.
There's loads of those running around, but I don't know how legitimate they would be thrown. We'll see.
We'll see. Gracias, Skaven. Twitter avisaste unos minutos después que empezó el directo, por eso pensé que no. Sí, se me hizo un poquito tarde, la verdad. Pero no, ya estamos aquí, con una sesión un poquito más corta. Gracias, Skaven. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Leandro wants to ask more about the Smiley Knight, but
everyone's a fan.
You get to your destination.
Sucks to be him.
You arrive to the warehouse. So, as you arrive at the warehouse, whose name is Compañía de Arroz Azul,
I love this song.
says that, look at this. This is where we receive and package and distribute the rice from this central. We mainly work here with low quality and cheap rice, so you know, stuff that doesn't get exported to other places. So at least we can be sure that the tainted rice is only here on the city. When you enter, you see a bunch of people working around these makeshift fantasy conveyor belts, while they are checking the rice going through it, while other groups are opening packages and boxes on the back. And a person with glasses and a twitching nervous look approach Leandro. Oh, Hello, welcome, Master Leandro. Yeah, good to see you. I'm the operation manager, Laudo, at your service. As you can see, we, after receiving your order, we immediately stopped the packaging of goods and started searching for these impurities that you speak of. Leandro says, okay, have you found anything yet? Well, that's the thing, sir. Other than the usual, little box or beans or stones that sometimes appears on the cargo, we haven't seen anything of note. To be honest, it will help us if you told us what exactly are we looking for. Leandro looks at you, Yuri, like leaving it up to you.
Any ideas, guys? I guess anything that seems out of place. Oh, records. Definitely records.
No,
Shipments going in and out.
but the guy is asking,
the rice?
Yeah, he is what are they looking for in the rice?
Oh, crystal. What was the color of the crystal? I feel like Yuri would know this. I didn't.
Yeah, it's blackish, greenish, depending on.
Blackish,
Yeah.
greenish crystal.
The size of a grain of rice. So I'll be finding a needle in a haystack.
Have fun with that, yeah.
Oof, he says, well, I will tell everyone to be on the lookout for those crystals. He looks again at Leandro and says, well, to be honest, sir, is this really that important? I mean, every minute that the production is stopped, it's costing your father a great deal of money. And since your order to check all of rice, we had to... since your order to check all of our rice in the warehouse, we had to call people from other shift to come help. The employers aren't happy. He says, it has to be done. I'll deal with my father later. Okay. I will. He's like, thank you very much. He basically says that, well, okay, well, if you say it's important, I get it. I also got the documents you requested on the office, ready for you, if you wish. Leandro says, okay, thank you. Yuri, can you help me with this, please? There is a pile of documents we have to go through. I don't know, maybe your friends want to talk with the employees. Maybe they notice, they can check if they saw something weird the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
Alright. So you follow Leandro and Laudo to the office. But meanwhile, Esta and Yuri, you are left to your devices here.
Alright.
I suppose we should assist in the investigation.
Yeah, I guess we gotta start sorting rice. Cause even if we were to ask people if they saw anything, they'd probably be like, nope.
We
Yeah,
should see if any, we should
Yeah.
see. We should also be potentially scoping out any suspicious suspects. Anyone who looks like shifty, like they're hiding something.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I still suspect someone at this facility might know something.
the first guy, he was stuttering.
Maybe.
So
Can I do
yeah,
a perception check around the workers?
yeah, go ahead.
Specifically, there's any managers and stuff too.
Yeah.
Specifically, I feel like I start suspecting a higher up person to see if they look sus. Nope. What am I saying? I'm autistic. I'm terrible at reading people.
Oh. Did nothing.
Okay. What is your perception, Yuki?
0. Yeah.
No, both of you just notice people working.
Jack.
Well, we gave it a good try.
Y alguien ya compró ese
We're probably running into somebody.
Está perdiendo muchos ingresos, sí, oye. So yeah, go ahead and choose someone if you want to talk with them, ask some questions.
Yeah, I guess I can just go. Yeah, I got the right side.
Okay. So you get close to this person. How do you introduce yourself? What do you do? When you get close, you see that he's very focused on the rice.
I'll probably just walk by, see if he, looks over at me, because I don't really want to break his concentration.
Okay. He looks really focused.
Man, get Good job on you, man.
Good job on you. Stop.
You jump scare him. He is like, sorry.
No, I didn't mean to say that.
It says, Yuki, what have I told you about accidentally sneaking up on people? She says it's a joke. I'm sorry, she doesn't realize she has quiet feet.
Oh, you almost gave me a heart attack, lady.
Yuki chuckles a little bit nervously and goes, I am so sorry. I
go.
he goes like, what?
What? Oh, you are not one of the... Oh, you are not with the foreman. Who are you?
I am with the whatever Yuri's last name is.
Try to remember. No, say it.
Wasn't
Say
it
it.
Lilith?
No. I came in with Leandro, the brother of Yuri.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. He says and goes back to work.
Then I asked
Alright.
him, do you need help looking for anything, or is there anything I can do that would be of assistance?
Oh, well, we are looking for that thing. Well, they say we should look for anything suspicious or weird or out of place on the rise. We are opening basically every bag we have packaged on the last 5 days. It's a lot of work. But yeah, apparently they now specify that we are looking for tiny crystals. I don't know what there will be crystals on there, but you know. It's probably better. Maybe we can avoid someone cutting himself if they try to eat the crystal.
Yeah, maybe a mining thing got involved. I don't know.
Say, what do you mean?
Don't give away too much information.
Nothing. Like, it's just a crystal. I don't know.
Oh,
Like, maybe there was a mix-up somewhere. I don't know.
oh, yeah,
I don't
it
know.
could be.
Rice management.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably they should be more careful what they put on the rice.
Probably.
But
I mean,
don't know.
anything with food in general, but
Those OSHA. There's an OSHA? No, those FDA.
FDA laws.
Yep.
Yuki
Yeah,
just goes, oh, well, I'll keep my eye out and see if I see anything else as well.
Okay. And he goes, half a second later, he's already super focused on the rice.
Man, I wish I could have this man's focusing skills.
Same.
Alright, Esta, what do you say to this lady? You are close. Or what do you do?
Let's see, I guess I just wants to observe her, because I guess I'm trying to observe, you know. Like I said, Esta probably thinks that the lower level workers is probably not them. I mean, I guess there's the possibility that someone could be bribing them to do this stuff, but realistically, the person who would profit will be management and above. So I guess she says hello. And she asks if she needs any assistance looking for the recall thingy. Because right now we're essentially doing a recall.
She says, assistance. She looks at you with heavy tired eyes, like, this is my third shift on this place. Do you think I need assistance?
I'm gonna guess you're critically understaffed.
Yes, we are. So yeah,
I'm
if
so
you can
sorry.
check for whatever the hell we are looking for, please go ahead. And if you find it, please shove it on the ass of that stupid manager we have.
I was just about to ask about this. I mean, obviously this is a massive managerial oversight. I was gonna ask if you know anything about that, because we're trying to hold the powers that be responsible.
Well, what are you asking me for exactly? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Specifically, do you know which of the floor managers or above are here, who are in charge of quality control and production?
Well, right
That's a
now
good question.
is Laudo, who is like, or the manager of the warehouse, but that means he just, put the boxes and the bags where they need to go.
Okay.
We had, let me invent a name, sorry. Let me think through a couple names. We have Mario, he's not here right now, he's on temporary leave because he got sick.
I see.
Yeah, he is the the staff manager. He puts the schedules around. We have who else? We have Luis, that is the one that basically is the floor manager. He sees that the conveyor belts are working in order and all the packaging is being done in time. And then we have who else? Sandra. Sandra is the overall manager. She is the one that runs everything else, basically.
See.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the help. Just give me a moment. And she goes over to Yuki in a low voice, tells her that, and she goes, I can go talk to the first person. I think you need to talk to the third person. These are our suspects.
The first person, the third person? Oh,
The
okay.
second person's
I
out
got it.
sick. Which Esther might be thinking, shit, if they're sick. Are they sick or are they...
Wasn't the first person? Wasn't
Or
that
they
the
flown
one
the
who
coop.
was? Wasn't he the one that came in to talk to Leandro?
I think so, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's what I thought it was. And then the third person,
Was that woman?
if she's like the overall like
Yeah.
manager of everything, she might not even know. She might be very busy, but we should still.
We should
keep
still
an eye
have a
out.
chat with her, because granted these are our suspects, even if they're not responsible, they might know someone who is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
break.
Break.
Right. Who do you
Okay.
go with you, Yuki?
Who do I go to?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't the first person with Yuri and
Yeah.
Leandro?
Yeah. He's.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to bust in and go, hey, blah, blah. So I guess I can just go talk to the lady, the overall manager.
The overall manager. You don't see her around. Maybe you can ask what she is.
Wow, yeah, I can ask. Wait, ask somebody.
Okay.
Do they seem hyper focused? I don't want to scare them again.
This guy that you're close by looks annoyed.
Might be a touchy subject. Well, how does this guy look?
He looks busy, but like, you know, like just the kind of busy that is trying to look busy, you know?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I'll go talk to him.
It's a working stuff, don't worry, you will get it when you're older.
No, I get it, because that's what I did in class
Hmm?
every day.
Imagine you're
Like,
working.
my
Sorry.
first semester,
Yeah?
my
Go ahead.
first semester in English, we'd have like 40 minutes at the end of class to just type, and I'm like sitting there like, ooh, type. I don't know what I'm doing. Type.
Skyven just says, imagine you are working for the company happily to obtain your paycheck when suddenly some person appears at your back without your noticing and they say, good job.
Well, you're like doing like operating, technically working on with a assembly line and operating heavy machinery.
My bad.
Okay, so you get close to this person. What do you say?
I just
I think Yuki's actually the perfect person for this.
He goes-
Pops.
like he goes, hi, try not to scare anybody again.
He raised his head from the ledger and the boxes he's checking and starts taking notes like very quickly, like I hello, sorry, I'm super busy.
Yuki goes, yeah. Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, being super busy. It's really,
Yep,
it's
yep,
really
a lot of
really
work.
takes a strain down the muscles and the mental state. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, I was just wondering where the head manager of the facility is.
Oh, Sandra came
Yeah.
came an hour ago to announce the recall and that we all have to be working extra time here, you know. So she came and then she went away because apparently she had to talk with the stockholders and confirm them about the decision.
You haven't really seen her since.
No, since 1 hour ago.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. And Yuki smiles like, yeah, I know you're not working. I don't really care.
Okay, he breathed deeply and he's like,
I go to Esta and I go, Esta, stop! Like whisper. Goes,
Esther was surfing through the rice, by the way. Yeah.
So Sandra was only seen an hour ago and was talking about like, oh, so when these happened, blah blah blah, and like dealing out the tasks. But she went. He hasn't seen her since because she went away to talk to the stock thing.
Could be legit, but also seems sus. We
It
should
could
definitely
be.
find her.
technically, you only have one manager on accountant for right now.
Oh, which is the one that we saw earlier, right?
No, that no.
No.
Sandra's the one unaccounted for, Catherine.
Yes, I just want to count for.
Okay, suspicious. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, we saw the guy earlier, but Sandra's not accounted for, so.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's as good of a lead as any.
That is.
Let's roll some
Should we-
intimidation.
should we
Let's roll some
snoop around?
intimidation. Yeah. Oh,
She keeps like, can I break in somewhere, please?
I would love it if you would snoop around.
You can get a thumbs up.
Alright, Esta, what do you do now?
I'm thinking, I guess we should probably be following leads. So again, the cover story is that there's a recall and it's not safe.
Yeah.
So I should probably try to find Sandra then, shouldn't I? If she is here, even in the warehouse.
You still don't have a. I'm telling you, you have one manager you haven't accounted for. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but that's what you get.
Oh, there's
What? I'm sorry, you cut out Emerald.
there's 4, wasn't there?
Yeah, there is 4 managers. Right now you have Laudo that went with Yuri and Leandro. You have Sandra that they say is supposedly with the stockholders. You have
The one who is sick.
the one that was sick. I forgot his name. And you have a
sick.
4.
It's okay.
And you have the 4th one that you don't know where it is. The one
All right,
that
well,
Wasn't he the stalker?
You threw too many names
Wasn't
at the Meduso. They're so confused.
Remember the name of
This
Yudi's
is
brother
our confusion.
who's been in every
This
episode.
is a DM holds our hand moment. So,
I
except for
think-
you guys, I only have to worry about the one guy.
as it goes, we need to find that 4th manager if they're even here, because that's sus.
Definitely. We know one's sick. We know Sandra's unaccounted for, and we know the one guy, whose name I forgot, is with Yudi and Leandro.
So no one
sick
knows who the 4th one is.
Person talking to the supply dude and
Well, I guess we can just ask somebody where their managers are.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'd say so.
Oh, excuse me. I think that'd be the best. Actually, because I don't remember his name.
Okay, who are you gonna ask and what are you gonna ask?
Well, we're trying to look for the 4th manager, the manager that's unaccounted for. So we're gonna try to see if he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I ask like, oh, well, are all the managers in today, something like that? Does this guy look hyper focused?
He looks busy, but you can try to talk to him if you want.
So you got a
Alright.
busy and a person who looks very annoyed.
Mm.
The busy
Go.
person might be the better off.
Busy. Yeah, they might tell you the information you need to make you go away. So.
Yeah.
Okay. You see,
He's like looking in the rice, shuffling over. Goes here. Goes,
Yep.
hi.
it's just like he is opening bags and putting the rice on the conveyor belt, like just going mechanically over and over each bag. It's like, yes.
I just had a question. I wanted to see if any of your managers were in today.
Why would I know that? Do I look like they pay me enough to know? I don't make this schedule. What do you want that is on top of that is? I'm working here.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
yeah.
And then I go like this and go, These people scare me.
Esther goes to Yuki and goes, I've seen you murder people who are 3 times your size in monsters.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's in a fight. You can't murder these people.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like,
Okay.
I can't have a disagreement with someone and not punch them in the face. Like,
Can I just say?
Can
I just
I'll do
say-
damage control.
Can I just say, as the voice of Yuri, watching Catherine and Emerald's like flub this because I'm not there to do any smooth talking. Is
No, we didn't.
Yes.
Esther goes to the guy, and she goes, "Okay, Yuki, we don't need you to shed blood now, but put a pin in that. That is a great motivation for you later. I'm sure things are gonna get bloodthirsty as you like it later, but not now." And she goes up to him and goes, "Do you know where we might find him?"
Find who? What?
She mentions the name of the last manager that's missing.
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah.
That's cool. No. Sorry. Oh, damn it. The peanut got stuck on my throat. He says, oh, that asshole. If I knew where he was, believe me, I would go and kick his ass myself.
She goes, "Oh, is he a terrible manager? I'm sorry to hear that."
No. He is one of the few ones that actually work on the floor with us. But at the moment he listened that there were gonna be a recall, the fucker just poof. He just
Failed.
poof. He left us here.
Do all the hard work for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Did he go home?
I don't know where he went, but I just know that this is an all hands on deck situation, and
Yeah.
the fucking asshole is not here. I can pass the I don't know, Arturo not being here because he was sick. Fucking Sandra is useless, so it's better that she's not here. But that guy should be here. God damn it.
Esther kind of nods sympathetically and goes, I'm very sorry to hear that. That's not fair to you guys.
Damn right it's not.
Yeah, they should have more respect for the worker.
Damn right I should.
Played a lot of Disco Elysium earlier, playing the communist route. Almost every person to talk about communism out of nowhere. I'm kidding.
Yuki at this point is just peering around Esther's shoulder like, I don't know what to do.
Did anyone see him leave the building? I mean, it's okay if you don't know. Do you know anyone who would know his schedule? Because I'm trying to determine if he went home or not.
Not really, but probably they have it on the office. You can ask over there.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your hard work. I'm sorry that this happened.
Thank you. You are the first person to tell me that today.
Yeah, well, the world's built on the backs of the common laborer, right?
Yeah! Like, yeah, goddammit, you're about to start a fucking strike here, by the way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she pumps her fist and says, yeah. And she goes to Yuki and says, okay, we need to go find out where this guy went because leaving a crime scene, not a crime scene, she says quietly. It looks kind of suspicious when you leave right before shit goes down. It kind of implicates yourself when you bail and then a crime happens. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Where she goes to the office.
All right. Meanwhile, while you are doing this, Leandro and Yuri are in the office. Leandro just, say goodbye to Laudo, and he takes a seat on the other side. And says, okay, help me with these documents, Yuri. We are looking for anything out of place.
Gotcha.
On the deliveries of this last month. A delay, missing documentation, lack of approval by official doc management, or approval that was given way too fast. Anything you think is weird.
Got it.
Okay.
I
So
roll.
he hands you a bunch of documents. So you are looking through them while he's looking at the ledgers. And he says, well, best case scenario is that batch 144 was the only tainted one. Of course, that would mean that either it was that way since the provider brought it here, or even from the farm, which will complicate our search, or it got tainted here during packaging.
Or some time in between, yeah. Although this would be the easiest time to do it.
Yep. So you're checking the documents. Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh.
Can
He's probably an
officer
expert speed reader from college. Haha, 14. That probably isn't it. Plus 4 with Jack of all trades. 18, baby.
I think I'm reading your.
Shit fast.
Jack of all trades. You cannot have your proficiency rounded down. One. I thought it was already included on your +3.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, I trust you. Fine. It doesn't matter. It's still 17. That's pretty good.
It's okay. So yeah, you are looking at the documents and you're confused for a little bit, except after a while reading it, you start noticing a pattern on one of the supply ships.
Bingo. Beauty says I slap it down on the counter.
But after reading it more thoroughly, you realize it probably doesn't have anything to do with the current investigation.
What's the pattern though?
Well, you basically see that there, one of the suppliers, there is an extra charge of 5% for transportation guild fee. But you know too well that your father conglomerate has already an arrangement with the trading guild that could steer the fee down to 2%. So basically, it
Someone's
down to
pocketing the extra 3.
Yeah, this specific supplier seems to be overcharging, probably with the help of the warehouse accountant, who most likely is giving a cut of the overcharge in exchange of a doctorate invoice or something like that.
Oh, Leandro, look at this. Someone's skimming the books.
He checks it, and it takes us like a couple minutes for him to read all the documents and finally find what you saw. Tiamat takes me. You are right. At that moment, he completely deflates and slumps on the chair, and he looks fucking tired, as you have never seen him before. You really are as good as they say.
I'm as good as what?
So, at that moment, as they say.
No, sorry. I can see why you thought that Ali, the player, didn't know what he said. He's like, yeah, like, who says what?
So, at that moment, it processes to your mind the argument you were having with him this morning, you know? Where he basically said to you, I have to be your leash, and if you screw up, I get the blame, as usual. And at that moment, he didn't let go, but you have the feeling that maybe you can push in this moment if you want to.
I'm pushing. You curious son of a bitch.
Pushing your buttons the way only a sibling fucking can.
Only a little sibling could.
Okay, what do you ask him? What do you say?
Who says what about my hair? Like, ooh, who's talking about me?
Just flip your very short hair.
Yeah, well, I got long bangs, see?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? That's the thing you just said.
I mean what I mean.
Oh God. Okay, as good as they say. What are you talking about? I'm good at like.
Stop playing dumb, Yuri. You know very well.
For once, I'm not playing dumb. I know I do it a lot. But
he looks at you surprised and he's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I know. This is me being sincere. I know it's hard. It's a rare thing.
Really?
Yeah.
He tries
like
to
10 different things to focus on, to be fair.
I've had a lot going on right now. Okay?
He's got Sanvina, he's got the Lady Lynn shit, he hasn't written the song yet.
His brother doesn't even know.
Yuri is very preoccupied.
I'm like quadruple booked on this mission, my friend. There's so much shit going on, you don't even know.
Man, I'm gonna be very proud of me if I close this fucking arc without 3 massive plot holes, to be honest.
If there's a you
ignore it.
Like, hold on, you say that like we're your dumb players are gonna notice.
Okay, so he looks at you like very tired, and then something like opens inside of him, basically, like finally tell you something, and he starts talking with a tone that you haven't heard before, basically, a very, very honest tone of voice, and say, "Look, Yuri, I'm not blind, okay? I know that you weren't happy with who you are. Everyone could notice you weren't happy with who you were? Were or was, sorry? With who
Used to be. We'll go with that.
With who you used to be. And believe me or not, I sympathize with that. But did you ever ask yourself why father and mother were so uptight with you and tried to push you so hard to be the way they wanted?
Of course, because then they can't have an embarrassment walking around and jeopardizing their careers. No shit.
Well, that plays a part, but that's not the whole story.
Okay.
See, the reason why they were so demanding is because you were supposed to be the head of the Da Costa name, not me.
Oh,
you.
What? What? Me?
Oh no!
You and I are remembering my childhood very differently. Jesus. The fuck?
Are you sure? Look, I can tell you the things from my side. I know this comes to a surprise to you, but our parents kind of, acted different when you weren't looking. So,
how? Like, cause
I mean, for beginners, they always grinded into me that I didn't have the killer instinct necessary to survive and prosper on the business world. Father always says I was too soft, that I wouldn't be able to fire a single person. Let's close down an entire business when it goes into the reds.
Did father forget that I've always wanted a company to unionize, or is he like smoking crack cocaine? He says. I'm pretty sure he'd hate that.
I mean, you're right, he hated that. But he also loved other things. See, you are the one person who immediately sold the dresses that mother bought for you, and the one that exchanged your earrings and expensive jewelry to get good grades on your test. You had and then he says something that for some reason remembers you a lot to a thing that Ciambina says to you last year. Damn, the way you fight against your own friends during that festival, you had no mercy for them. You cared about getting the prize and would be on anyone that dared step on your way to get it. And at that moment, on your head flashes, the image of Lark as he falls off the ring when you dodge it. Tell me the truth, who else will be able to pay half of their college debts in 2 years, working such an unstable job like you have? Yuri, you care about money and you know how to use it, but to keep your life under control and to control other people. And once again in your mind flashes every time during our adventures where you have blackmailed or paid off people to further your progress or your objectives.
It was for the greater good! Oh no, I'm sounding like a supervillain!
And she finds saying, "You are a shark, Yuri. You always have been a shark. And father loved that in you. That's the reason he wanted you as the official heir. But of course, as time went on, but your rebellion and your transcendence proved to be way more than a simple stage in your life. You proved time and time again that you will not bow down to what he wanted you to be. Then they decided to turn to the second option, me.
Oh my god. Leandro, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but you're kind of convincing me here. Holy shit. He says,
yeah, well,
I actually believe your perspective. Uh-oh.
Of course, they didn't bother with Beatrice. She's got with number, but she just isn't made for the kind of cutthroat job that is expected from me and was expected from you back in the day. He slumps a little bit over the table and says on a very quiet voice, "I wanted to be a painter,
Oh shit.
The aspiration died the moment father and mother decided that since Yuri wouldn't be the head of the company as they wanted, then I will just have to man up and carry both the expectation they had for you and me at the same time. That's why father spent so much time with me and took me on all his business trips, you know. I originally thought it was because he was proud of me. He wanted to spend time with me. I even deluded myself thinking that. I think it was just another man game, trying to make you jealous so you fall into your place. For a moment, in your mind it flashes the last words you and Leandro shared. The last argument you had before parting to college. Of him, you remember him red-faced and without a stupid mustache, calling you a disappointment and embarrassment to the family. Roll me an insight with advantage, please.
Oh, well, do I have to roll again?
That's good enough, yeah. Now you realize that it was probably a desperate, angry, and confused call for help. And he continues, and carried him I did, as best as I could, but, you know, somehow even after you left, I was never good enough. I was never out of your shadow. He falls back into
I can't believe you were in my shadow. I always thought I was in your shadow.
Look, he raises his hand like peacefully and says, look, I'm not complaining. At the end of the day, I do enjoy my job, and despite being on an arrangement marriage, Mariah and I are really happy together. We probably bond over our shared trauma of having overbearing, money-hungry parents. But yeah, she's amazing. You probably would love her if you met her.
I'm sure I would. But, okay. I don't know why I didn't see this, but I guess my father and mother are always like that. I've always been like this, huh?
He has always been like this. And I think you realize now that, you know, I'm talking as a DM, the twisted situation you and him were. Basically, your parents played both of you against each other.
I told him that actually does happen, and with
a golden child scapegoat syndrome.
Yep. Intent. Patrice probably lucked out being the youngest. Yeah, exactly. Put it
the forgotten one.
Oh, so, well, it's kind of like, oh, well, your cousin whatever gets good grades. Why did you get this C on this test? Is that type of bullshit? You know what I mean?
So yeah, you look Leandro like kind of defeated in front of you. Do you say anything?
Yes. I go, Leandro, I'm gonna be for real with you. That cutthroat thing, and yeah, honestly, other people have identified that in me. Useful in the battlefield, terrible, horrible consequences in my personal life. And I think Yudi's actually gonna go for it. Be like, well, okay, it turns out maybe I didn't, but at the time, I low-key got dumped by my girlfriend because she thought I was too cutthroat, too money-hungry. I fucked over too many people to get myself ahead, and that did not endear anyone.
Well, then maybe father was right, no?
Well, I'm determined to learn from my mistake. I mean, I hate to say it, in that one small instance, he was right about a facet of my personality, he says.
Yeah. 1 second, sorry. Bueno, me rindo. Intenté hacer una cara feliz con ASCII, pero no funcionó. Damn it. It was for the greater group that bring. Great.
He's like, I sounded like a fucking supervillain. Yay.
Yay. In another world, you could have easily become a supervillain.
If you'd be good at it, every time one of the people in an alternate universe, the Guardians have to take my ass down, I definitely would have.
You and Yuki. You're like the Lex Luthor, and Yuki would be like the anime villain assassin protag.
It's true.
I swear to God, it's just like your only impulse control.
Honestly, yeah.
That's why we're put in the same group. The problem is with Esther.
Well, Leandro,
guys.
Go ahead, please.
And you know, Leandro, I know you work really hard at your job, but and you're getting a lot of money. There's no reason why you can't hire a private tutor for painting. I'd love to see your painting. I didn't know you did that.
Thank you. I think it's a little bit late to learn.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is easier to learn something earlier, but the beautiful thing about painting, unlike something like more like gymnastics, it's easier to pick up later in life.
No. Okay.
Music instruments and stuff. Physical stuff, yeah, it is harder. You can still learn a martial art or something, but it's easier when you're young. But honestly, there's plenty of people who started their careers later in life.
Oh.
And then got famous. I keep thinking real life people. Are there like some famous authors that actually started at 30 or 40? and like actually got bigger later on. I think it's even as just a hobby. You know,
Yep.
it take. I don't know. I was watching a really quick TikTok compilation of someone because I was thinking, I kind of want to learn how to play guitar or something.
Mm-hmm.
They took it was like a 30-second thing. It was like, this is me at 1 year at like, just learning guitar, and they played like baby's first chord, and then it was like, this is me like 2 years later, and they were like really rocking it.
Yeah.
Basically, practice.
He says, oh. Well,
Natural talent's all well and good, but you need to keep doing it.
Need to put in the work.
Says,
Put in the work.
well, he smiles a little bit and says, let's focus on this thing first.
Let's focus on the end of the world first.
Okay. How do you feel right now?
A little rattled. You know, when thought Leandro was just being a transphobe. Although, one last thing. Yudi goes, I expected this from Patrice, but I never did thank you for saying all my pronouns and stuff, right?
Sorry, what?
He's saying thanks to Leandro for always getting his pronouns and stuff right.
Alley Captain's calling me.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, pause for bathroom. Let's go. Bathroom break.
I have to go pee anyway. That was a good...
Bathroom break.
You're doing it. I moved the car so she could leave, so you're doing it.
Yep. Right, let's
BRB.
be right back. It was for the greater rule. It's never too late to learn. Before creating the first. Eso es cierto. Ok, voy a tomar un vaso de agua y enseguida regreso. No tardo. Ok, estoy de vuelta esperando a la gente. Ajá. Vamos a checar qué hay de nuevo en el fútbol mexicano. Vamos a ver resultados de la Liga MX. Calendario. Bueno, el día de hoy el Toluca le ganó 3-2 al Atlas. El Querétaro perdió 2-1 contra el Necaxa. Chivas perdieron contra el San Luis 1-0. León y Pumas empataron a 3-3. Mi Puebla ganó 1-0 y es super líder de la tabla. No, espérame, creo que ya no es super líder por diferencia de goles. Sí, ya no es. El líder ahora es Toluca. ¿Ven? Puebla en segundo lugar de la tabla. Este es nuestro torneo. Lo mismo estaba diciendo el pinche torneo pasado. Y nos eliminaron en cuartos de final. Chale. El América perdió contra Monterrey.
I'm back.
Hello. How
Hello.
are you, Em?
Good. I got some. I was like, oh, I wanted something sweet, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything.
Sweet.
But yeah, I found some peanut butter cups in my freezer. So I took some. Ha ha ha.
Man. Damn it.
You need to let them thaw a little bit. They're very, very hard to chew on.
Oh. Hey, what have you been playing lately, by the way?
I've been playing a lot of The Sims. And
Yep.
Smite.
What else?
That's it.
Oh.
Because of we've been working all day, I haven't really played with anyone.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like easy games I can take a break, do like 10-30 minutes and just get off.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's been fun though. I do like much in a while, so it's been fun.
Someone apparently made a multiplayer mod for Skyrim.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Awesome.
Oh, is everyone here?
Skyrim has the most mods.
Yeah.
Like that one mod that was basically its own game.
Yeah.
Programmed from scratch. What you call it again? Oh my god, that famous
Oh,
mod.
I got it. Enderland. I remember I played it and I really like it.
I've seen scenes of it. It looks awesome. The two different romances you have between the two characters are great because they both have their own traumas and issues. They feel like fully realized characters who responded realistically to their trauma, which I really liked.
Yeah. All right, everyone ready?
I am here.
Okay. Ali?
Yep.
All right. So the last thing you say was, sorry, can you repeat it?
Oh, he said he thanked. Okay. By the way, Leandro,
Yeah.
thanks for getting pronouns and stuff right. You haven't slipped up not even once. Don't think I didn't notice.
Don't mention it. I'm an asshole, not a transphobe.
There we go. I'll drink to that.
At that moment, you hear knocking at the door, and está Yuki come in.
Hope we're not interrupting. Did you guys find anything?
He gestured to you, Yuri, like you told them.
Someone's skimming the books. Maybe it's a lead, maybe not. Maybe it's just good old-fashioned embezzling.
Nah, I would assume it's connected, even if it's not.
Well, no, the DM said it wasn't connected, right?
I wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. Don't worry.
It wasn't. It went no, just good old-fashioned embezzling. Still a good catch by moi.
Well,
Anyway,
it's a good thing we're here for you to catch it anyway.
not a complete waste. Anyway,
Estes and shares what she found out on the floor. So she goes, okay, one manager that's missing, kind of suspicious. Bouncing right before the shit goes down, kind of incriminating.
what happened an hour ago? Did you announce to the factory you were doing this exactly an hour ago? Did.
Yeah. 1 hour ago is when I called to let them know to restart with the recall.
Yeah,
And
that's my
the
suspect.
people on the floor said an hour ago they saw Sandra, and then she left to go talk with
Other people.
the other people at the. I wrote it down. Guys. Hold on.
Wait, read your notes. You keep pulls out her notes that you didn't know it existed.
Pulls out a monocle.
Pulls out a
Stalking
monocle.
people.
Stalking.
So
the,
those are two
the
people that
stockholders.
bail an hour before, right? The second they catch wind.
And then one came with you guys, and then one was unaccounted for because he was sick. Is sick.
He starts checking the documents and then grabs his limper and tries to connect, and it's like trying you hit the what is it? I didn't put the noise.
Nail on the head.
Ring, basically. And and say, Sandra, where are you? Master Randro, I'm on Office 5 right now. I'm trying to contact all the stakeholders to explain the situation. Okay, come to the office in 2 minutes, please. Yeah, I'll be right there. And he hangs and he's like, okay, if she arrives in 2 minutes, then she is here.
Sus. Still sus.
And he starts
Chosen
checking.
zone of truth. Yuri says in my spell. Oh well.
She starts checking the ledgers and the workers and says, okay, yeah. So Luis was supposed to be on turn right now, so yeah, that is weird. He starts checking all more documents and says, yeah, in fact, he was in charge of checking the packaging of batch 144. Well, he writes.
Did he look sick, or did he look fine? He said before he left.
Well, I haven't seen him, but he writes a number and a direction on a paper and hands it to you, Yuri.
Yep.
Maybe you should go check his house, see what you can find.
Oh God, he's dead, isn't he? He says. I guess I'm gonna say this. Yuri's probably really flippant because that's exactly what Yuri. Oh shit, maybe he's dead.
Maybe he saw something. I mean, not to assume anything, but I wouldn't be surprised in our line of work.
Well, let's hope Louise is alive. He says I doesn't think anything how traumatic that might be to tell Leandro dips.
Hopefully he is. We need some light on this topic as soon as possible.
Yeah, which is why he might be dead. Just saying.
We definitely need to track down the person who bounced.
Yeah. So Sandra's fine. Well, she says she's talking to the sheriff. All right. Well, but maybe it's okay.
Yeah, he
Should
said,
we wait?
don't worry, I'll handle the Sandra situation. I'll let you know.
Well, we have security here just in case it all goes south. See ya.
See ya. Sorry.
Call us if you need us to beat anyone up.
Yeah, call us if you need us to beat anyone up.
Or
I win.
mentally.
Mentally, I do have the spell. It's a cantrip.
Catnip.
And he says very excitedly, vicious mockery. My words can hurt someone's mind. You know.
Yuki points at Yuri and goes, "You distract, I backstab. Let's go."
Yes, go.
No, stabbing, please.
It's like I always do.
We need the people arrive.
No.
Damn
Yuki
it.
goes, "No, blade. They can't use their arm. They're still alive."
Dangle them from the
They're
top
fine.
of the building by their ankles like Batman. Where's Rachel?
Question them. As a reminder, friendly reminder, as
Yeah.
it
This is
says.
what happens when we don't have Zone of Truth. Okay, let's go.
All right.
They just be like, what the fuck?
Batman style.
All right.
Joe, who's Batman?
Who's Batman? It's literally a man half fat.
I love how like, oh by the way, brother, all right, we went to wait, what? Never mind. Bye. Like, do not elaborate.
Okay. Skaven says, what if I told you that data and data are not the same because data is the correct one? Or data? He wrote that one. I don't know.
Well, is it gonna be like the GIF
Yeah.
controversy?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he's probably right. This is our native language and we don't know shit. I have an English degree for what again?
I mean, I say data because I know that's the name of the character of Star Trek, you know?
Yeah.
And
I think it's a tomato model thing. It's probably regional. I don't actually know enough about it, but I'm gonna guess it's actually regional.
Yeah.
How you pronounce it. I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
probably.
What the fuck do I know?
I mean, like soda pop, like that. I think it's just one of those things,
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
and data. I say both.
So
Depends.
you arrive in front of the house on the direction that the foreman lives. This is located on the segment of the Pearl Road that is not inside the walls.
So he lives in a decent house.
Yeah, relatively middle low class, something like that. The middle. Okay. The place looks well off. You can see some trash back at the sides. The streets are generally clean. And you cannot see a lot of traffic right now. People are probably busy on their works and everything. So yeah, what do you do?
I still think he's we're gonna find a dead body. Didn't we find a dead body last time we were trying to investigate and they were already dead? That was like way back when.
Honestly, Yuri, we found so many dead bodies in investigations. I'm generally shocked if someone's still alive.
No, I meant like a specific one where they got killed. I don't know. I can't. That's probably happened more than once. Maybe I have to read all of our reports. All right, let's go.
Okay, you are going for the front door?
No, let's go look around to see if there's any windows and stuff. We don't want to let them know we're coming. Well, actually, shouldn't we let them know we're coming? Hold on now.
I was gonna say,
cuídate.
I'll have like Yuki stay back, like in case they see him running out the back door or something, or like.
Yuki, you go find an open window just in case me and Esther will legit ski this thing up.
Okay.
Okay. So as you go around the house looking through the windows, you see that almost all of them are completely covered with paper, with paper from the paper, basically.
Weird.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
So yeah, what do you do now?
Find a balcony door that's conveniently open. I'm kidding.
If there's a window that's unlocked, if we have to climb on the roof and skittle in. Yuki, you're up. If you want to do some parkour, cartwheels and unlock and get into the house and unlock it from the inside. She said, half joking.
Yuki goes, I can unlock it from the outside.
Oh, that's better too. Yeah, probably. Don't forget she says, don't forget the magic check. And I'm saying this out loud for the three of us because I always do.
Okay.
Same. Should we try that or should we try knocking first? Like, what is everyone's input?
I'll knock. Well, can you please sign our petition for it? No, I'm kidding.
I guess if you knock, I'll stand
just
off to the side just in case.
Just in case you see anyone do a runner, you can double your speed since you're.
Yes.
Alright. Yes, this time we will double our speed. I knock on the front door. The fantasy doorbell. Because Yuki didn't find any open windows or anything, right?
No. Roll me a perception check, please.
Me or Yuki?
You, Yuri.
I was rolling too high. +3.
You don't notice anything.
Got it.
You don't hear anything on this inside.
Anyone else? What about Esther? Esther stood right next to me.
Yeah.
Knock again, I'll have my ear pressed right against the wall.
You too, Esther. Hello? Anybody home, Mr. Luis?
You don't hear anything on the inside. It's quiet.
No.
I'm looking through the window.
We know what the windows are papered up. Well,
Everything.
you can do your thing. You know what that means.
Well, we tried it.
Oh, wanting me to unlock the door?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying let's do some fucking breaking and entering.
Well,
No.
Esther kicks down the door, and if this guy's a good guy, I'd feel bad if we the door. So.
I mean, it's not.
That way, if we unlock it with the lockpick, we can relock it on the way out.
Exactly, it's not breaking and entering. It's just entering, so I'm not breaking anything.
Exactly. No, Esther, be a good girl and be lookout in case anyone walks or any neighbors get snoopy.
On it.
I guess Yuki rolls for Arcana just in case.
Just to see if there's any.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check. You sense
Yuki-
nothing.
Yuki goes,
Shot.
I don't know, my Arcana's pretty low. Yuri.
I'll try. Yep.
I mean, they already know that we're here.
Oh, my Arcana is +5. I was surprised, and then I remembered I do magic. So.
You didn't sense anything on the lock.
We're kosher.
Wow.
We're good. Go for it. Regular lock picking hoe.
Okay.
I'll also act as lookout.
Give
Yuki
me-
goes, wow, how lame.
Like your hands. Plus 10.
Plus
You
8.
break one of your lockpicks. Puck.
Rip.
Wow.
It's like Skyrim when you fuck up.
Yeah. Do you want to use another lockpick?
Yeah,
How many did you have? Ooh, so unnatural 20.
unnatural.
You open
I
the
will start
lock.
singing a song. I realized that I didn't want to get copywritten.
Okay, you open the
song?
door and go inside. Who goes first? Who goes in first?
I guess can I sneak in? Like,
Yeah.
sneaky?
Yeah, you can.
Stealth in, yeah.
We already announced our presence.
Stealth in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they think we walked away. Oh man, we should have like really stomped on the.
Okay.
You what's for? We should have stomped on the.
Very,
like, oh, I'm the
very quietly go through the door. Very, very quietly. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh oh.
Oh, there, I found it. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong thing. Hold on. Wrong thing. Wrong roll.
Yuki, it's been nice
I
knowing
mean,
you.
you could count it. I don't know. I just clicked it. But you can if you want to.
Wait, you place on the one that has
I clicked on.
+5, isn't it?
Yeah, I have the +5.
Well, click on that. Let's see what it gives you. 15. Alright, yeah. So, as you enter, you trip a little wire on your feet, and a big pile of books falls on top of you, but you manage to dodge a little bit to the side, only taking 3 damage, sorry. 3 damage.
Did she half damage? Is it 3 damage?
And 3 damage.
No, it's fine.
So,
I've gone too long.
You pull the books away, and as you enter to the house, you see a person that was trying to remain very silent on the back, screaming suddenly, "Ah!" And he runs right through the window and jumps away.
Ugh. I hate it when they do this. Yuki, speed. He
Basically.
actually wants to go out the front door and try to do a little circumvent through the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, it's
guess-
time for a chase, guys.
Okay, pause. Pause. Did starting this scenario, did we have full health?
No, you didn't. You haven't had a long rest.
How hardy are you?
I don't know. It's not that bad.
We're good.
just-
I'm down 4 health points, so.
I just always forget to refill my health. It's fine. Okay, I guess let's start chasing. Okay.
Alright. So he starts running away. It's time for a chase.
Let's go.
I will say I cannot double my speed, but I can double my speed while climbing.
Well, let's hope he climbs some stuff.
Yeah. I can
Alright.
climb a building and jump on him. Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay, so he's already a little bit out in front of you. And I'm gonna roll his dice. He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see him turning around the corner. Okay,
Yuki goes not very stealthy.
you can roll a 1d8. Who is following him?
D8.
Can I try to Oh, I know this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna try to go around like this way and then try to get him while Yuki
Okay.
has to go.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I'll just go forward, I guess.
You want to go next, Catherine?
Yes, I shall.
Right now you don't have, after he went through the corner, you lost your where he is. Okay?
So I know he
1d8.
went that way.
1d8, right?
Yeah. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
I just want to make sure I did that right.
Nice! You get him, Yuki! Get him!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright.
8.
Oh, nice! You got him where you think he's going. Smart.
Okay, good one. So
I'll let
you
you
establish contact with him on the face, and you see him.
Point like a JoJo pose.
It's like, ah! He
You're terrible.
sees you and tries to cut through the corner and grabs
Triple.
the...
Wait, can't you take an attack of opportunity? Sorry, I'm
What he's gonna do is grab the lady passing next to you and push her towards you.
that's
Roll,
fucked up.
roll me a acrobatic saving throw.
Uh-huh. I see. Oh my god! I got that 20.
Bitch! Nat
You-
20!
You hold the lady, avoiding her to fall to the ground, and at the same time, you manage to position yourself perfectly to continue the chase.
That's fucking awesome.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, you
Catch this guy for us. Shit.
Alright, Yuri, your turn.
Alright, I'll roll a d8. By the way, oh, that was a d20. Oops.
Well, can we use that later?
Can we use
No.
that later, please?
Damn.
2.
You're very tired today.
I'm not that tired. I could go think. Oh, well, I guess I'll meet him in fucking Cancun or some shit. I'll never see.
Him in Cancun.
Okay, Esta, it's your turn.
Fuck. 1, 2. I could go diagonally, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You can see the ghetto.
bingo, right on the bullseye.
Alright,
Bitch.
I don't know.
roll me an athletic.
Get him. His legs. He'll live.
Oh, it was on a 16! And it rolled over.
He managed to slip away just barely.
Barely. He's just running his ass. Get him.
He's gonna move. That counts as 1. He's gonna move 2, 3. He's gonna drop this lady, making a puddle of the ground because the lady was carrying a bit of a cube full of water.
Man, this is what we were trying to avoid. Oh well, I guess we would have found that.
Wow, joke's on him. He dumped the water on himself, so therefore he should have disadvantage.
Yep. 3, 4. If you pass through the water, you will get a. You have to do a acrobatic saving throw to not fall.
I've only had +10 on acrobatics, I still do it.
Yeah.
Alright, Yuri, your turn.
Just like all the way across the map. Come on, where's the D8 when I need it? 3. Ugh. I can do diagonal too, right? So that's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 on top of Esta, I guess.
Alright, Este, it's your turn.
Alright.
Yes!
Get him!
1, 2, 3. Can I go around it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4, 5.
6. Okay, roll your athletics, please.
Yeah, I want to like tackle or pin him, whatever.
Alright.
Fuck yeah!
Now,
Fuck
you
you!
basically
Feel like
grab
I'm
him
out of
and fucking belly to belly suplex him into the ground.
One of the market is like, what the fuck is happening?
And this is why Esther's thinking to herself, and this is why I go jogging every fucking day for literally chase sequences like this.
Yuki's thinking, I've never jogged a day in my life. I should start jogging, I could excel.
Love to have you with her. Yuri will never will.
Yuri will not.
No.
Basically that.
Get him.
So you,
Yes!
Get him!
so basically you manage to drop him to the ground and you have them. The lady with the water cube is like, what was that? Why did he push me?
He's under
Okay.
arrest.
No,
Banana.
no. Yay, we won tag! Time to go have lunch!
Yuki, it's just still sitting on him. I don't think that's gonna. Is chasing over? Can I?
Yeah. He's like, let me go.
No.
Ah,
Not
no.
until you answer our questions.
Too bad I don't have zone of truth. This is, oh well. Yudi goes in front of him. And is like, I guess we'll just have to dangle you by your ankles like Batman until you talk.
Some of the people are looking around you, and you realize that probably starting interrogating this person in public is not the best idea.
Yeah,
I mean, go home. You're drunk, Timothy. You shouldn't have been. What? You assaulted that woman. I'm so sorry, ma'am. If you want to press charges, I understand. He says.
Just take that wrong home. I don't care.
We will. Thank you,
All right.
madam. Bye.
So,
Esta goes to the guy and it goes, we just want to question you, but I suggest you cooperate with us.
We take him, we book him.
he's
Wait,
like,
wait, what am I saying? I cast Charm Person.
I was gonna say, can you keep roll intimidation?
That's even
Why
better.
do that when you could temporarily become someone's best friend?
Because I've never rolled it. I've only rolled it once, and that was the Skull Crusher arc.
Rolled what once?
Intimidation.
It'll work. Oh, I wanted to cast Charm Person and get him to tell him our secret. It's up to you, Yuki.
Nah, we can do Charm Person's better.
You-
Alright, Charm Person, boom.
let's
If it
begin.
doesn't work.
Wait. Let's begin from the beginning, shall we? Before you practice the foreman called
It's been a long
Luis.
time since I used Charm Person, okay?
No, it wasn't. You used that
Well,
last
I mean,
session.
Before the bar fight, it was like so many arcs since I used it last. That's why.
Oh my god. Okay, so you are on the house of this person. You drag him back on the house and basically put him on a chair.
And I locked the window and the front door. You're stuck here with us.
He's like, who are you people? Are
Skull
you?
Crusher.
Oh, Josh, that is one of her many names. I stand behind him, so he can't do a run.
He's like looking around nervously. You're the secret police of Lady Lynn, aren't you? Damn it.
No, we have nothing to do with that. No.
Well, I have to write her a song, but honestly, I'm being blackmailed. That anyway.
Beauty,
You-
not now. We're
you-
guardians.
As you are looking around, you see that the
Well,
place
I'll
of
say
this guy has, so his living stuff. You can see he was packaging on a hurry. There is a lot of clothes hanging around and stuff half put on boxes. And you see there is a banner dedicated to General Maraudo.
General Murata fan I see. Going somewhere in a hurry?
If you are not on the city guard and you are not part of Lady Lynn's, then I don't have anything to talk with you.
Well, we're asking the questions here, so.
Like the job you're giving off right now? Hello?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yuki rolls intimidation.
Roll intimidation. If that fails, we'll turn person in.
I will roll intimidation next. We both fail.
Yay!
Yay! Never mind!
Okay.
Secret.
Okay, how are you gonna intimidate it? Yuki? Intimidate him.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've never gotten this far. I want it to be something stupid because it's funny, but I'll just
Go for the old fashioned.
words. Yeah, old-fashioned. Fist on the table. I know. Pulls out a dagger out of its sleeve and go. You better tell us or answer us. Blah blah blah. You know, or we will be having problems.
Yeah, she'll leave your vocal cords intact, but that's about it. He says, I'm back.
I want to imagine you literally say, you better cooperate or blah blah blah. Literally.
While swinging the dagger around on my
Yeah,
finger.
like the blah 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 was part of the. He gets intimidated because he thinks that you have done this speech so much that you just don't do it anymore. You just skip with a blah blah blah, you know.
You can't usually intimidate, she just kills. It makes sense when you intimidate a lot. You just kill your
Thinking of a lie or some way to coerce them is just so much of a waste of brain energy. We just don't care anymore.
You better cooperate or spinning knife. Blah blah blah. I'll kill you. Skip
Now,
over the good part.
While this is happening, Esta, how the fuck are you internalizing, or how the fuck are you, basically admitting this into your worldview, where it's normally very no to torture and threats?
I was just thinking that she won't let her actually do it. Like
He
we're
doesn't
using
know
a.
that.
She doesn't feel good about it, but I feel like there isn't a lot of other options. She's waiting to jump in, to play good cop, bad cop is basically
Okay.
what she's saying.
Does Captain have zone of truth?
Do I have zone of truth?
I think
Oh my God,
so.
do I?
I think so.
I'm only saying that because I chose not.
Motherfucker, I do! Esther says, no, it doesn't have to come to that. We don't need to resort to violence. We're civilized people, and she looks at Yuki.
Well, let's see how he talks, and if he doesn't talk, anyway.
So, Esther says, look, we just need information out of you, but we can do this. You can just tell us what we need to know, or I can, well...
Make things difficult. Yeah, don't
or you can tell us what we need to know. Except harder.
He is like, he's looking at Yuki, then at you, and then like, no, what do you want?
Well, why are you leaving in a hurry? Let's start with that. Pretty suspicious. Also, why is all your shit papered up? That's crazy. The conspiracy board? The movies?
It's behind the banner.
Yeah, it's behind the banner.
Can a man just decide to resign his job and go looking for a new life?
Yeah, it seems incredibly suspicious. Why would you quit your job at
without another job offer line?
No notice,
well,
no
actually,
offer.
You didn't even quit. You just left. So
Yeah.
You just left.
Leave
So,
of absence.
You're technically
Didn't even
still
call
employed.
sick.
Well, of course, that way, if I don't quit, they have to fire me, and I get to charge unemployment.
I mean, that is
Good
smart.
point, Esther says.
Good point.
well, now that you admitted what you were gonna do, it won't work.
Yeah, well, doesn't you just not showing up, don't they take that as a quit?
Yeah,
know how that
probably. In reality, yeah. In real life, yeah.
A no show
Anyway.
after a certain amount of time, definitely.
Yeah. He's like, okay, what do you say to him?
Me?
Well, why are you leaving in a hurry?
Uh,
Oh no, he lied.
Well,
He answered that.
I don't know. I think, with the war and everything, things are getting too heated up on the city. I just didn't want to be here.
Why did you decide to leave right after
Oh, fuck
work
this.
was?
That's just not a truth.
Okay, Esther goes, alright, I gotta give you one last
Sorry, I'm only because Catherine has never used valid.
No, yeah.
Esther goes, okay, we know that you work at the rice factory, and we know that there's a recall on the rice there, and we know that you mysteriously didn't show up literally the moment the recall was announced. You know something.
Yeah.
I know anything. I don't know anything.
Okay, well, I tried at night, so she has known the truth.
Okay. That means I have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Is he shivered in the timbers because I scared him?
I don't think this guy's that smart.
Let me check.
Sorry, I was pushing you to do Zone of Truth. You've had that spell for so long, and never used it.
No,
You
I
might as well.
agree with you. I actually forgot I had it. I just wanted... Esther's kind of by the book, so she wanted to go through the actual interrogation tactic before we magically coerce him, but he's clearly not going to tell us anything unless I
See,
guess.
Uni was just gonna pop out charm person and pretend he's best friend.
Esther's like, no, we don't believe in torture here, she says, knowing she's the one here who doesn't believe in torture.
Unfortunately, you feel that your son of truth didn't manage to break into his mental walls, basically. This is a guy that is holding something very dear inside of him. A very deep, very important belief to him. You managed
Esther says,
to...
oh, that was interesting, out loud.
But... What?
So maybe charm person won't work.
You could try it.
I'll try it anyway. Charm person. I cast this. It's first level. It doesn't need to be.
Alright.
We'll give it a go. If that doesn't work, then it's. I'll give it first. Nice little. I'll throw a first level at him. Nothing crazy.
Okay, charm person. What
Wisdom saving is 14. That's what it says on mine.
Well, since I already established this number as his mental defense, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll your attack. Roll a...
D20.
Yeah, you roll a d20.
Really could have dealt with that D20 right about now. Oh well.
Yeah, no, you also have that feeling that this person has a very deep belief, and that belief is basically blocking any attempt from you to make him break his vows.
Okay. You actually, I think he just figured something out. Try it different.
Switch
He's gonna.
tactics.
gonna go around, do 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 do, and the other side, so guy in the eyes, and say, "So you're a General fan, but we are deep in Lady Lynn territory. Say that things aren't looking good, but things are pretty stable here compared to the rest of the country. I'm in. Unless you have reason to believe that something destabilizing is gonna happen soon," Agudi asked pointedly. "Perhaps in General Murado's favor, because this Lady Lynn, for the most part."
He says, what are you trying to get with that? He
You know
closes his
something
eyes.
big is happening. Perhaps General Murado has an interest in destabilizing the city. I don't know. You seem kind of like, what's it called? I guess the word I'm looking for is fanatic for General Murado. GM. Let's just call him GM.
Of course something big is gonna happen. Haven't you been to the South District? Haven't you seen all of those banners? People are fucking tired of you upper class assholes throwing us around. Things are gonna change soon for you.
Okay, how?
The way it always changes, with revolution.
They're
Okay.
planning an uprising, is what we're hearing.
Then why are you skipping
No,
town?
no.
Wouldn't you be in the middle of it?
He's trying to. You can see that there is a part of him. No, you know what? Roll me insight. Sorry. This is not information that you know unless you tell them.
Oh, my insight is really good.
You
Figure it out a little bit.
feel that this person wants to gloat about it.
Oof. Kitty can roll with that.
Oh yeah,
Come on!
let's
This is some really big. This is some big shit. I'll admit it. I'm a guardian. I've seen some shit.
Yeah, we're not supposed to tell them though that we're guardians, Ellie.
I'm not. Oh no, we're not. I mean, I'm not. I'm a. Well, we're pretty famous guardians, Captain. There's no way around
Wait,
that.
hold on. I have to. Hold on, just one second.
Yeah. Probably feeding the chichillas.
Big pigs!
Big pigs.
Pigs.
Wait, okay, sorry.
His weakness is hubris and pride.
Yeah.
I can work with this.
Okay.
Unless Catherine and Esther have a better idea. You don't mind me doing the talking? I always take over these scenes because.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, come on. This is some big plan shit. You know, like the rice, the fucking big, like, conspiracy. This is, like, well organized. I'll give you that, Mike. What's about to happen? I mean, yeah, revolution happens, but it sounds planned than just a simple riot. Just trying to egg him on into loading, basically.
It will happen like it was supposed to happen many years ago. The Maraudis will find a way to wrestle Porto Azul from Lady Lynn. And we finally found the means to do it.
Okay,
Which is?
I mean, I'm not that big of a Lady Lynn fan either.
He's like,
She's just a puppet, but, you know, a useful puppet to who we're having it
For the
over.
ruling class.
Yeah.
well, as I say, the only way we can do it, revolution. Of course, we didn't have weapons or enough supports to do it by force, but he got himself. He finds himself about to say the thing he was gonna say and he managed to stop.
But you had to do something clever since you didn't have the manpower or the weapons to do it. Like, put something in their ice to make people fight for you?
He is trying to hold on and say nothing else.
Can
Probably-
Yuki roll deception and say, "Oh, that is pretty smart. I mean, that is one way to."
Yeah, we could
Would
Would that work?
Appeal to Zigo, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Good.
He thinks like, yeah, he's very smart, but okay, his fear here is because I was suspecting that they have found a link the moment they call it the recall, so you already know about the rise, isn't it?
Yep,
Of course we do.
of course we do.
He is right. There is no way you can stop it, it's already done. See,
Oh, shit.
Want to try that again?
Well, let him talk. Shut up, Esther. I'm kidding.
you see, one day a new person came to me, after a reunion from loyalists to Maraudo on the area. The person said that they were an officer of Maraudo army and that managed to infiltrate the city, and they told me that I was a very important person for their operation, you see? And he says this with a ton of pride. They gave me a tiny coffer full of the black crystals. 200, maybe 300 of them were inside that little coffer. And, they say to me that using my position on the packaging plan, I could put the crystal on the rice supplies destined for the South Districts. Those crystals, they are supposed to give people a new grandiose strength, a power so beyond that the guards of the city will break apart the moment we unleash them on them. We will subjugate the city. We will break the city defenses and subjugate it before the night is over.
The night is over? What night? Tonight?
Seems like a solid plan.
It is a terrifyingly solid plan.
He says, I don't know what night. The officer is the only one capable of activating those crystals.
Well,
But
who is
whatever.
this officer, and where can we find him?
Oh, who is this officer? He sounds pretty.
We totally wanna join. No.
As I told you, it doesn't matter anymore. As I say, you cannot stop it. The officer, well, he is very good on whatever it is. I see. The more I try to remember how they look like, the less I do. It's weird like that, It's like I'm trying to focus how they look, and the more diffuse they become. You know the feeling when you see a little spot on a crystal and you try to focus very hard on there until you cannot look at it anymore, until it simply disappears.
Like trying to remember a dream after you woke up. Yeah.
I remember they smell clean. When you work for so long, you get used to how rich people smell. That person was obviously on the good side of the balance.
Upper class.
Upper crust.
So yeah, that will happen, and there is no way you can stop it.
Yep.
Would it be so much more fascinating to see us try and fail anyway?
Well, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Well, if you're so confident it's gonna work out, why don't you just...
You might as well gloat about it. I mean,
Yeah. It's so much more sweet when you see your enemy fall in despair.
I will. It doesn't matter anyway. I will. I tried to do my part. I did my part. I ran away because I thought if I got captured, it would be an issue, but honestly, it won't be. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
So, what are you gonna do with this person now?
We're gonna have to arrest them. This is obviously a domestic terrorist.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what evidence do we have, though? I mean, it's Captain speaking.
In tape recorder. I'm kidding.
It's-
This is an unofficial guard. I'm saying this is Catherine, not I said. This is an
Yeah, I
unofficial
know.
guard.
What do we do with this person?
All of you, roll me perception, please.
Yes.
What is your
Perception,
perception?
+3.
Okay, that's 16.
I have anything that's plus perception? No.
Roll a
Well-
d20. I rolled. Nope.
It's
It's up to me. 16.
So, okay, you see that the guy suddenly from the bandages that he's wearing, he pulls out something and takes it through his mouth.
Oh, Yuki, stop him! He's gonna cyanide pill himself.
Yuki, you're gonna try to jump onto him, but he pushes back.
Man, we should have tied
I
him to
try
the
holding
thing.
him down.
Yeah.
You can try it.
I cast.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Esther, you jump on top of him, and as you try to get him to stop, you see the little black crystal in his mouth. sliding through his
shit.
throat. And he
I'm like throwing a rim.
Do I check his top of his neck? It's even worse.
and he
Bigger crime scene.
gets inside his cell. And he starts laughing. And he says, "Too late for you, too late! So bad, so long. General Maraudo will conquer the city very, very soon."
Oh, great.
And he closes his eyes, waiting patiently for the combat that is to come.
Yuki looks at her imaginary watch and goes, "Should we leave out the back door or something?"
He's gonna
throw
turn
it up for now.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he already
turn
swallowed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just waiting. I'm
We
gonna
try to
sit
make him
inside the
throw-
table.
Can we try to make him throw it up?
You can, if you want.
Oh, can you punch
I-
him in the stomach hard enough? He like vomits.
Punch him in the stomach hard. Do it.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna activate his gag reflex. This is disgusting. I'm gonna shove my wand down his throat and I'm trying to activate his gag reflex.
Okay.
well,
That's my first thought, actually. Yeah.
Okay, roll me a medical check, I think it will be.
Yes, baby! I'm so smart. Medicine +1, 15.
He vomits everything. Roll
the
me a acrobatic saving throw.
That should be hilarious.
Put at these.
You manage to avoid the puke.
Nice. Crystal's in the puke.
The crystal is on the puke, and he's like, "What?
I
What?
fucking I grab it. It's disgusting. Hold on. I grab it with my hand.
I was gonna say.
Esther goes, "Oh, bitch, you thought.
Bitch, you thought? Thanks.
Thanks for the evidence."
I'm
She
gonna
said.
go. I'm gonna use your sink and rinse it off. Make sure he's.
We should probably search his house for other clues too.
Yeah.
We need to hold on. First of all, Esta, knock this clown out.
Just knock him in time up.
All right. You basically shock hold him till he passes out.
Every time.
protect him. Yeah, and you take him out. And for brevity purpose, because it's gonna be 2 hours of a stream, and let's move. To keep it short. You search the building, but you don't find anything of use.
Probably
was just
pockets
that.
and stuff too. Make sure there's no
Yeah.
weapons and shit on him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I check his pockets?
Go ahead.
You
And
check
then
his
for
pocket.
any other valuables.
You find 20 pieces of gold.
Nice.
I see it. And you goes, well,
Crooked
No, no, no.
cops, you realize that.
Yuki goes, well, didn't find anything.
All right.
Didn't.
So you talk with Leandro to send, guards, specifically guards from your house to get him,
Yep.
You also keep it on the down low.
We stay here. Until.
Yeah. And you basically talk with Ciambina to let her know of the news.
I'm so smart.
And
That was my first instinct.
My first thought was activated gag reflex.
Ciambina tells you
Out of
to
punch.
please bring the crystal as soon as possible so she
do
can
it.
study. And also that, your next objective is gonna be to find whoever that officer of Maraudo is.
I actually wrote notes. 200, 300 black crystals. Night off. It'll happen at night. And there's an officer who is probably red. I wrote
You
it
did.
down.
You know what I forgot I had?
Yeah.
I had potion, contrariness potion.
Huh.
I know what that does, but that could
That's
come in
very
handy.
potion.
Can come in handy.
Use it eventually.
All right, and with that, we finish today's session.
Great session, so this was a funny session.
And if we ever need it, I have 5 paralyzing potion. Thanks.
Nice. That is a good one to have. All right,
I just keep buying them.
a short
Never used
session today, so we can go to sleep because you have to work tomorrow. Let's go with the conclusion, shall we? Let's begin with the protagonist of the arc, Yuri. Ali,
Yes.
what score do you give today's session?
Like 8.5, 9 out of 10. This is great.
All right. What is your favorite part? What was your favorite
I
part?
liked talking with Leandro, but I also liked making that guy throw up magic cyanide pill.
Magic cyanide.
Stroke of genius. Sorry, I took over the investigations, guys, but you guys were interrogating him too.
Talking to Leandro and making the guy puke.
Guys.
Okay, what was your least favorite part of the session?
I didn't really have one, so this was a solid one. The chase scene was fun. Oh, rolling low on the chase scene, but you can't.
Accidentally rolling a natural 20.
That and wasting it. Yeah, that pissed.
Right? Okay, anything you want to add about the session?
Love it. Excited to see where this goes.
Same.
Alright. Catherine, what score do you give today's session?
Maybe a 7 or 8. The plot thickens.
Alright, okay. What was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part is actually the frank conversation between, what's the name, Leandro and Yuri. And also, when I actually was, I wasn't gonna choke him out. My first instinct was to make him throw up as well, but I'm glad Ali beat me to it. And that was also pretty fun. Away from the vomit is hilarious because I like to think the in-universe explanation for that is Yuri partied a lot and got really good at avoiding
Dodging people's
Yeah.
vomit. No, I agree with you.
hypervigilant.
Yeah, that's perfect. I love it, that's canon.
Times, but I ended up getting real good at it.
What was your least favorite part of the session?
When I had to look for information because I'm a terrible detective. When I had to, talk. I rely
in the
too much
Rice
on Ali.
Factory.
Yeah. Okay, anything you want to add about the session?
I'm really excited to see what happens next.
Emerald, your turn. What score do you give the session?
An 8.
8.
It was very fun.
Thank you. What was your favorite part?
I guess Yuri and Leandro's was a cute sibling moment, and I guess the interrogation part was fun, since I've never rolled intimidation and had it work. And in at least an important scenario, I've done it for fun, but never.
That's
And
good.
I was glad Yuri said to trigger gag reflex because my first thought was to punch him in the stomach. Hard enough. He would throw up.
I'm very
That was Plan B.
every one of you is happy about making that guy puke.
No.
Would you just add to
It's just
as a
because
player?
it was smart.
Yeah, it was very smart.
I have to ask as a player. We're gonna cut some, or are you gonna have us do we just circumvent an entire boss fight?
No, it's okay. You have 298 of those things to fight. Don't worry.
Hey, I'm also 20 gold richer. And
Yeah.
this whole arc so far, I have gained 120 gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not even getting
I'm
paid yet.
telling you, we are the most crooked. By we, I mean you guys, the most crooked guardians of all time.
Yeah, we are absolutely.
You're the equivalent
Yeah.
of police officer. I'm confiscating these stolen goods and money, and I'm pocketing it for your fucking self.
No.
Yes.
That's Yuki, but then Yuri is looking at Yuki like, what the heck? I just saw you do that. And Yuki goes, okay, here you go. Here's like 5 gold.
Here, I'm gonna bribe you to keep your mouth shut about that. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. What was your least favorite part, Emerald?
Also, Ali natural 20 on accident.
That's hilarious.
Not 20, yeah. Anything you want to add?
I'm excited to see what happens next.
Alright. Alright, and with that we are done for today. Thank you very much to the people that came watching live. Thank you to Rap and Skaven. And thanks to everyone that watched the bot later. As always, I have to... Sorry, I lost myself. What is my outro? Why did I forget how to do my own outro? What the fuck? So yeah, I've been Meduso. If you like it, please follow me on Twitter. Yeah, that's it. If you like it, please follow me on Twitter, subscribe, etc, etc. You know the deal. I've been Meduso, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And as always, thank to my amazing players, Catherine, Emerald, and Ali. Good night, guys.
Good night. This was really fun.
Night.